How you doing? Welcome to the show. Let's start off with you picking which game you want to play.
Oh, you're a doll. Thank you.
So I was making up Smitty the other day, and I just pulled
great.
3 guilty hairs out of his mouth.
Now, I got a trivia question. How many people are playing the game? Good enough. Player 1, type your name in.
Guys who works here and has a better job.
Thank you much. Player 2, let's have your name now. Silver. Player 1, your buzzer's letter Q, as in Quincy, starring Jack Klugman. And Player 2, your buzzer is P, as in pesky rodent.
That's silly. That's why Jerry Lewis lives there.
Yeah, we got a bad light cable on contestant 1.
1 second.
Okay, listen up. You're gonna get a bunch of questions. If you think you know the answer, buzz in, then type a 1, 2, 3, or 4, whichever answer you want. Or if it's a fill in the blank, just type in the answer.
10.
Good luck to you.
9.
Get rid of the desktop, please.
7.
Okay, we're rolling. Last
5. 4. 3.
Dessert is served.
Alligators crafted.
Alternating current.
Angelic Claudia Cold shoulder.
Acrophobia coming soon.
Acrophobia, the hilarious word game that puts your creativity on the line.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. Well, all right. I'm glad to see you could make it. I appreciate you tuning in for my very last episode. Yeah, I know, you're going to miss me. But hey, let's not get all sentimental, okay? This is the last I want to hear about it. Instead, let's get right into our fooling around episode. I don't want any weepy goodbyes. I just want some heavy breathing and hard pounding on the keyboard. You know, something filthy to remember you by. Just hint. All right, first I need to pass out some screws. Here you are, 1 screw for each of you. Not to offend you, but this is how you screw someone. If you want to force your neighbor into answering a question that you know they don't know, buzz in and slap that S key. You got it? Okay, you ready to go? Let's do it. What's it gonna be, player 2?
Question number 1.
This category is known as masturbator and servants. Let's see what you'll do for $1,000. Heads up, here it comes. Which of the following is not a result of excessive Player 1! Excessive masturbation can make you go blind, insane, and makes you go to hell. But as for thinking, actually it helps the thoughts that you have, what's the word I'm looking for? Your brain gets all oogie. 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 Player 1, what are we doing? Well, what do we have here? Renaissance men are such idiots. How does $2,000 sound? Heads up, here it comes. Suppose the author of In Praise of Gotta answer it, player 1. Desiderius Erasmus was the Renaissance practical joker who wrote the satirical In Praise of Folly. Unfortunately, sarcasm had not yet been invented, so his book accidentally plunged civilization back into the Dark Ages. It's almost as if they had their own Rush Limbaugh. Hey, guess what, player 2? You're screwed. Player 1, give me a category.
Who will answer question 3?
The category is Yair Iga in Wienerstang. You're looking at $3,000 on this one. Oh, hell. This one's in the funny talk. All right, I'll have to give it my best shot. You ready? Wilken for the cross, player Prisnore. Player 2, you gotta answer it. Hans Christian Andersen? Der Folkenmermai et der die no Prisna. Player 1, here's all yours, player 1. Johann Ludwig Heibergs, Cross Skuspilai Prisnorena. Du förstår visst ett orange väl jag ser, va? De är amerikaner. Player 1, tell me what's next.
Hallelujah! Bow your heads and pray to Thor.
Coming at you, Sweet John 3:16, never been kissed. $3,000 for this one. Think fast, it's question time. Given the discovery religious scholars made in early 19... Player 2, go! Hey, mark those calendars. This past February, an international team of Bible, Torah, and Quran scholars determined that all of their respective religious books point to December 8th, 1999 as the day of the apocalypse. So, you know that hotel room you booked for your big millennium party? You might want to see if you can get that deposit back. That's the end of round 1. We'll be back with round 2 right after these messages.
To learn more about an advertiser, hit any key on your keyboard. We'll show you more information after you leave the game.
Which do you prefer, playing games or waiting to play games? If you need speed, you need X2 modem technology from US Robotics. Just $28K? No way. Check out the X2 modem. Why wait?
So we're in the middle of the movie, and I'm like, oh my god, the good character is the one.
Kinda makes talking seem overrated, doesn't it? Air crisps. One taste, and you'll be back.
Welcome back. Time to play round 2, where the values are doubled. All right, I hope you're all together, because we're going. Player 2, take your pick. Hey, stress cut with lime sore.
It's time for a Snickerclish restroom.
Let's see if you can make some sense out of this gibberish category. Love among the office supplies. The opening value of this gibberish question is $10,000. Now check this out. As the time disappears, so does the money. So the sooner you buzz in, the better. Okay, take yourself a look and tell me with what cliché does this gibberish phrase rhyme? Player 2, go for it. Man, you know, I wish somebody would have told me earlier that there's a book on how to be funny. I've been doing it the hard way all these years. You know that kick me sign thing? That was mine. How about a category, Player 2?
We're a bunch of hicks and we love the question 6.
I believe this one is called Milton Friedman and Pussy Galore, and this one's worth $6,000. Hey, have you heard of this band, the John Spencer Blues Explosion? Lots of noise, can't make out the lyrics? Well, which album by the John Spencer Blues Explosion most... Player 2. John Spencer came up with the orange theory about the supply and demand of warm weather agricultural crops, like, well, I can't think of one. Well, this is interesting. It says here that the theory states that an early freeze will drive up the demand for incomprehensible rock lyrics. Huh. You know, I wouldn't have thought the two would have been related, but, there you go. Player 2, what do you want?
7, lucky 7.
The category? My horoscope says I'll meet a strange man, and this one's going to be worth $6,000. Okay, listen up, because I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. Okay, I'm a fire sign. I'm really stubborn and into having my own way. But hey, that's the price you pay when you're always right. I like people with strong personalities who speak their minds, just, you know, not around me. Now, slackers really, really annoy me. Unless, of course, they're watching something really cool on TV. Oh, but hey, enough about me. What I want you to tell me is, what's my sign? Virgo? A strong-willed, bossy, expressive fire sign? Oh, baby, I am an Aries through and through. Don't you want to touch my fiery core? My teen years as an Aries were quite dangerous. But, you know, being a fire sign while having frequent wet dreams is just an occupational hazard, I guess. Player 2, grab a category. We're calling this one, my spine, my spine! Heads up, this one's gonna be $6,000. Okay, so Shakespeare in Love wins Best Picture. Every kid under the sun has seen Romeo and Juliet, and all these other Shakespeare works are being filmed, right? Well, Bard fans, tell me this. Imagine a wacky April Fool's Day production of the Shakespeare. Player one! You'd see naked actors performing King Lear. The fool is King Lear's sidekick.
I would ask His Highness if that is a scepter in your pocket, or if you are just happy to see me. But His Highness is not wearing pants. Ha-ha!
Player one, what's up?
Aloha, question number 9.
We're calling this one, that's what I call some funky monkey. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Ready? Here's the question. What's grosser than a barrel full of... Take a shot, player two. Now that is definitely grosser than a barrel full of dead monkeys. Unless, of course, those apples are Granny Smith apples. Oh, I am sorry, but no dead monkey is going to keep me from their juicy goodness. That's the end of round 2. We'll be right back with round 3 after this.
Introducing a revolutionary concept in web design, Airforce.com. Enjoy one-stop shopping for Air Force wallpaper, screensavers, e-cards, and games, all absolutely free. This is an unlimited time offer, so act now. Visit www.airforce.com.
Dan Hut, play chain of command at 2am.com today, soldier.
Welcome back. It's time to play round 3. Everybody's going to start out with one screw. Here you go. You ready? Good. We're starting. Player 2, give me a category. Yeah, player 1, move over. Player 2, you got yourself a dis or dat. And this dis or dat questions category is, your dog is smarter than you are. Now, listen very carefully. I'm going to play 7 tones for you. And for each one, I'd like you to tell me, is it a frequency audible to the human ear, or is it something your average human mortal cannot hear? As we get to each one, if the frequency creates a sound that can be heard by the human ear, press 1. If the frequency is so high as to make the sound inaudible, press 2. And to skip it, press 4. You get $1,000 for each right answer, and you lose $1,000 for each one you get wrong or you don't get to. Okay, you got 30 seconds. You ready? Let's dance. Sound 1, can you hear it or not? Sound 2. Sound 3. Sound 4. Sound 5. Sound 6. One more. Sound 7. That'll do it. Perfect. And with time to spare, no less. Here you go. Congratulations. Let's move on. Pick a category, player 1.
It's 11 minus 1 plus 2 minus 1 is 11.
I believe this one is called, We Finally Got a Piece of the Pie. You want $6,000? Give me your right answer. One question coming right up. Given a point P, R, theta, if the origin... Player 2, you gotta answer. To determine the Cartesian coordinates of P, you'd use the formulas x equals r cosine theta and y equals r sine theta. And if P isn't dead, you better have a banana. I mean, particularly when you take into account the high level of potassium in bananas and the naughty subtext of the Cartesian coordinates, right? Oh, that's what fooling around is all about, baby. Now, like the man says, player 1, one good screw deserves another. Player 2, what looks good?
Well, let's delve into question 12.
Let's see what we got going. The key to everything. And this one's going to be worth $6,000. All right, I hope you're familiar with typing because, well, you're going to have to do a little bit here. Buzz in and tell me what finishes this ancient, mysterious sequence of letters. Well, look at player 2 buzzing in all. All right, how did you do that? That's completely weird. There's no possible way you could have known the answer. You're creeping me out, man. It's totally spooky. Just don't touch me. Oh. Yeah, you're pretty sharp. The answer is right there under your nose, and you caught it. I bet that movie Baby Geniuses is based on your childhood, right? Category time, player 2.
Look at the green.
It's 13.
For your enjoyment, props out to all the little piggies in the house. I got $2,000, says you don't know this one. Oh, fantastic. Looks like whatever genius typed this next question had their hands moved over a key to the right on the keyboard and didn't bother to correct it. Yeah, this ought to be fun. Good luck trying to decipher this. The gypsy smooth I'm sorry, this looks like player 2, go! Oh, now I got it. See, as soon as you pick the... Yeah, see, it says, how many toes does a three-toed sloth have? Sure. Hey, you know, and if you move your fingers one key to the left, it says that... Oh, my goodness! That is filthy! Oh, my gosh! I would tell you what it says, but I can't! I'm blushing like a schoolgirl! Oh, my gosh! Let's just move on. Look at this. No, what am I saying? Let's move on. Your call, player 2. Ain't no love like number 14. Here we have, I'll say this one last time, there is no Jenny here. And this one's worth $6,000. See what you can do with this one. What does it sound like when you dial 867-5309? Sound 1. Sound 2. Sound 3. Gotta answer it, player 1. It sounds just like this. And when the person on the other end answers, it sounds like this.
Listen to me, you little sucker. If you call here again, I'm gonna find out where you live and rip off your mother head. You understand me, you goddamn sucker? Now leave a message after the beep.
Nice work, player 2. Looks like you're getting screwed. Let's see how you handle the hardware. Yeah, that's it for round 3. One jack attack coming up right after this.
Play poker online with other people live at www.2am.com.
Welcome to the Jack Attack. When you see 2 words on the screen that match, hit your buzzer. If you're right, I'll give you $2,000. If you're wrong, you're going down 2,000. But don't forget, remember the clue. Not any old word's gonna do it. It's gotta be a match that fits this clue. This is my letter to the world. And no, the world has never written to me. Or maybe it has. I've moved a lot. It might be being forwarded. moment while I tally up the score. Player 2's got it. Player 2, how does it feel to be responsible for the complete destruction of another person's self-esteem? Pretty good, huh? Hey, Player 1, if it makes you feel any better.
You don't know Jack!
Howdy, kids. This is Pecos Bucky here, telling you to tune in next week for another exciting episode of You Don't Know Jack for Netshow. Woohoo! And they didn't even pay me to say this. Woohoo!
Good show, everyone. You've made me very proud. Cookie, could you ask the players what they want to do next?
If you guys are interested in another game, just let me know. All right. Oh, well, that's very disappointing. Okay, bye.